In today's show, we're gonna talk about a lot about a special vitamin that can help you a lot if you have the kidney problems. As a matter of fact, it's better to take this vitamin as a prevention of any kind of kidney disease. But especially if you have any kind of kidney problems, this vitamin is gonna help you a lot. Kidneys are one of the vital organs in our body, and their properly function is very important for the overall health of our organism. The kidneys are paired organs about the size of a fist, located on the both sides of the spine under the costal arches. You probably know that they are the filters of all blood passing through the body. But apart from that, there are also numerous other functions important for the health and normal functioning of our entire body. The kidneys are closely connected with other vital organs such as heart, lungs, or the liver. And their good communication maintains as a healthy balance of the blood volume, electrolytes, and the dynamics of entire organism. What is very important for you to know is that kidneys, if you think about it like this, kidneys are very important organ and very interesting one. You cannot believe it if I tell you if 90% of the kidneys does not work properly, you will not receive any kind of special symptoms of the kidney failure. That is also very much the problem. Usually when you get the first symptoms of the kidney disease, it's going to be in the later stages. Before we continue with the show, I want to tell you, my dear viewers, my new book that is called Amazing Natural Remedies Part 1 is coming out soon. Much about my new book at the end of the show. Also, kidneys are very efficient in dividing and organizing the work. If one kidney or a part of it cannot perform its function very well for any reason, the rest of the same kidneys or the other takes over. It works in very inefficiently ways. In this way, important physiological parameters such as blood pressure and blood volume remain normal, and the waste products are still efficiently removed from the body. The kidneys remove waste products from the body, maintaining the level of chemicals and the water in the body in the optimal level. And when we think about it, this is in the short what the kidneys do for our health. They do a lot much more. Important things for you to know. In the researches is very well proven that the vitamin B6, that is also called pyridoxine, is important for the health of our kidneys. Pyridoxine is involved in the more bodily functions than almost any other single nutrient. It affects both physical and the mental health. It is beneficial if you suffer from the water retention, and is necessary for the production of hyaluronic acid and the absorption of the fats and the protein. It also aids in the maintaining sodium and potassium balance and promotes red blood cells formation. Pyridoxine is required by the nervous system, and it's needed for normal brain functions and the photosynthesis of nucleic acid RNA and DNA, which contain genetic instructions for the reproduction of a cell and of normal cellular growth. When you take vitamin B complex together, that is going to be best way for you to get healthy. But for today's show, it's important to know B6 is very well connected with vitamin B12. If you take vitamin B complex together for the healthy kidney, it's going to be very good for you. But usually you need to take a little bit more each day of vitamin B6, also the vitamin of B12. Vitamin B6 It also plays a role in cancer immunity and aids to prevention of atherosclerosis. It inhibits the formation of toxic chemicals called homocysteine, which attack the heart muscle and allows the deposition of cholesterol around the heart muscle. Pyridoxine acts as a mild diuretic, reducing the symptoms of premenstrual syndrome and may be useful in preventing calcium oxalate kidney stones as well. It is helpful in the treatment of allergy, arthritis, and asthma. A deficiency of vitamin B6 can result in anemia, convulsions, headaches, nausea, flaky skin, a sore tongue, and vomiting. This is also very important to know. Usually there are a couple of more symptoms that can indicate that you have a low level of B6 or you have B6 deficiency in your body. What are the else or another symptoms of vitamin B6 deficiency? They are acne, anorexia, arthritis, conjunctivitis, cracks or the sores of the mouth and the lips, depression, dizziness, fatigue, hyperirritability, impaired wound healing, inflammation of the mouth and the gums, learning difficulties, impaired memory and memory loss, hair loss, hearing problems, numbness, oily facial skin, stunted growth, and the tingling sensation. You will not believe it, everything of these symptoms or more of them are connected with the vitamin B6 deficiency. There is a disease that is called carpal tunnel syndrome. That means that you have here in the wrist problem with the nerves. Usually if you have carpal tunnel syndrome, this vitamin B6 can help you. But if you have vitamin B6 deficiency, you have all of the symptoms that is connected with this kind of problem. A couple more information. Food that contains a good quality vitamin B6 is the brewer's yeast, carrots, chicken, eggs, fish, meat, peas, spinach, sunflower seeds, walnuts, and the wheat germ. Other sources include avocado, bananas, beans, blackstrap molasses, broccoli, brown rice, and other whole grains, cabbage, cantaloupe, corn, dulce, plantains. I believe many of you knows when you take any kind of medication, you usually take a lot of side effects with this chemical medication that you take in each day. But especially it's very important for the vitamin B6. Some group of medications is much more dangerous for vitamin B6 in your body, especially antidepressants, estrogen therapy, and oral contraceptives may increase the need for the vitamin B6. Diuretics and the cortisone drug block the absorption of this vitamin by the body. Prolonged use of the high doses of vitamin B6, over 1000 milligrams each day, can be toxic and may result in nerve damage and the loss of coordination. Usually when I recommend to you, if you have any kind of kidney problems, of course you need to first spoke with your medical professional, medical consultant, doctors or whatever, and you take this kind of information and you treat yourself in very best way that you need to know. But right now you need to think about it like this. Usually for the vitamin B6 is very good for the kidneys. Take vitamin B complex together and little bit more extract of vitamin B6. If you take food supplements, if you don't want to take food supplements, always is the best way to eat food that contains a large quantity of vitamin B6. If you have any kind of information how you maybe treat yourself with your kidney problems in natural way, please comment below.